Hey guys, and very good morning from Palma de Mallorca airport. Today I'll be flying all the way to Hamburg on board Condor's Airbus A330-200 aircraft. As you can probably already hear, my voice is honestly not in the best condition. I guess you can imagine why. However, thank you guys for coming along anyways, and let's head right inside the terminal building in order to check in. Cheers! Palma de Mallorca Airport was opened back in 1956 and is located in the southeast of Palma. It is the third busiest airport in Spain, offering a capacity of 34 million passengers per year. The airport is the main base for the Spanish carrier Air Europa and the focus airport for EasyJet, Ryanair, Vueling and Eurowings Europe. I've been to this airport many times, as there are often cheap last-minute flight deals from German airports to Mallorca. For example, I only paid a whopping 20 euros for this flight. Today I'll be on board Condor flight DJI-1521 to Hamburg, leaving at 8:10 am, and the check-in should be located at counters 104 to 119. Initially I wanted to head to a check-in counter in order to ask for a seat change, but I will skip that today due to the long queue. By the way, if you book the light fare, you are only allowed to take a personal item with you in the cabin, not even a backpack. Honestly, however, I always take a backpack with me and I never got charged for that yet. Anyway, the security control is located on the upper level of the terminal and can easily be reached by a staircase. You can also find this artificial garden with many pavilions and seating possibilities on the upper level. This is my personal highlight of Palma de Mallorca airport, as I have never seen anything similar in other European airports yet. After the security control, you must walk through a huge duty-free shop offering many perfumes, cosmetics, cigarettes and also alcohol in order to get to the gates. A food court is located right behind for those of you who may be hungry, but take care, the prices are insanely high, even for Spanish airport standards. My flight is leaving from gate C54 and the boarding process has already started a few minutes ago, so let's head to the gate quickly. Well, I finally made it to my gate C54 and I do have an impressive view on today's Airbus A330-200 aircraft from here. And as you guys can probably already guess, I'm now really looking forward to finally board this beauty in order to review the economy class for you guys. And here it is, today's Airbus A330-200. It was produced in Toulouse and delivered to Etihad Airways in March 2009. Since March 2022, it is active for Condor as Delta-Alpha India Yankee Delta. The economy class features 240 seats in a 242 configuration, which is common for A330s, and you can clearly see that this plane was flying for Etihad Airways beforehand, as it is still equipped with their old cabin interior. If you are interested in a business class review of Condor's new A330, make sure to check out my other videos, as I recently uploaded a trip report covering a flight from Frankfurt to Palma in business class. After a warm welcome by the cabin crew, I finally settled in at my seat 30 kilo and my first impression is more than positive. But let me show you why. First things first, the legroom is fantastic, but I honestly expected nothing else when flying on board a long-haul wide-body aircraft. A seat pocket containing some magazines, which we will be checking out later, is located in front of my knees, and right above you can find a foldable table that can also be pulled out further horizontally. The seats are also equipped with an IFE system, which unfortunately remains switched off for the whole duration of the flight. Luckily, the seat next to me stayed empty, which is of course highly appreciated by me. The view outside from my seat 30K is quite decent, and the window seems like it has been cleaned properly not too long ago. And finally, here is a quick view through the economy class cabin.
Good morning, dear guests from the cockpit. My name is Dirk and I'm okay. We are doing our last preparations here in the cockpit. All passengers are on board and shortly we are closing the doors. We will depart Palma de Mallorca into easterly direction. You will get some further information concerning the routing and the weather as soon as we've reached our cruising level. So we hope that you all had a very good time here on Mallorca, and I wish us all a good flight. Thank you.
Darf ich Ihnen dann noch eine kurze Information zu unserem Service geben. Sobald wir unsere Vorbereitungen abgeschlossen haben, werden wir den Business-Class-Gästen ein warmes Essen zusammen mit kostenfreien Getränken anbieten. Allen Passagieren, die ein Essen vorbestellt haben, wir halten dieses in Kürze zusammen mit kostenfreiem Wasser oder auch O-Saft. Gleiches gilt für die Gäste, die den Economy Best Tarif gebucht haben. Darüber hinaus können wir aus unserem umfangreichen Sortiment an Speisen, Snacks und Getränken wählen.
As the onboard service should start anytime soon, let's take a quick look through the paper stuff in the seat pocket at front. Firstly, here is a Condor branded sick bag. Next comes the safety card of today's Airbus A330-200 aircraft. Condor named their onboard menu Skyline Cafe, and a menu card of it can be found in the seat pocket as well. Condor offers a decent variety of various sweet and salty snacks, but also good-looking sandwiches. They also recently started selling hot drinks from Starbucks. Furthermore, both soft drinks and alcoholic beverages, as well as menu deals, are offered for a decent price compared to other competitor airlines. Finally, let's browse through Condor's Onboard Shop magazine. I just love that they sell these scale models of their fleet for a fantastic price. Some other airlines, like Aegean Airlines, are taking twice as much for such a model. About 30 minutes into the flight, the onboard service finally started. I decided to pre-order the so-called English breakfast, which is already waiting for me right in front, so let's take a quick look at it. The main consisted of small potato bites, a grilled tomato, turkey bacon, sausages, and most importantly, scrambled eggs. It is accompanied by 2 fairly delicious looking muffins and some still water as well as orange juice. Menus like this one can be pre-ordered online or by calling Condor's hotline up to 24 hours before departure, starting at just €9, which is not too expensive in my eyes. And with such a fantastic view outside, it is even more fun to eat something, right? First things first. Cheers. I would just like to add quickly that the food is also served with wooden cutlery instead of plastic cutlery, which I do highly appreciate to keep the plastic consumption as low as possible. Let's give this scrambled eggs a try. good actually, but not as good as on my last Finnair A350 flight. Condor has equipped their Airbus A330 fleet with an onboard Wi-Fi entertainment network, which can be accessed by mobile devices. It does unfortunately not offer any form of internet access, but a decent variety of free movies, TV shows and music. It also features a live in-flight map, which is always great to allocate a nice spot down on Earth you may want to visit soon. Well, let's take a closer look at the seat itself. The table in front is equipped with a cup holder, which is very convenient. Furthermore, it features a perfectly working full-size universal power outlet, as well as a PS2 and Ethernet outlet, which are probably not needed anymore nowadays, right? On the left there is a code hook and a QR code to enter Condor's FlyStream network, which we just checked out, and as I said before, the IFE monitor is unfortunately deactivated. The seats have a fabric cover that is taken over by Etihad Airways and are generally very comfortable. The only thing that was actually changed by Condor is the branded cover on the headrest, which I quite like. As most of you guys probably know, I love it if airlines show their logo or brand identity in a minimalistic way in the cabin interior. A great example for this would be Austrian Airlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats and fasten the seatbelts again. Adjust the backrest into an upright position and refold the tray tables. Please make sure that the window blinds are open for our landing, and the passengers in the emergency exit rows are kindly requested to restow all hand luggage properly. Hamburg gelandet, meine Damen und Herren, und dürfen Sie bitten, noch angeschnallt sitzen zu bleiben, bis wir die Parkposition erreicht haben, Triebwerke abgestellt wurden und Anschnallzeichen erloschen sind. Weiterhin möchten wir Sie dann auch noch einen Moment um Ihre Geduld bitten für den Aussteigeprozess, bis wir das okay bekommen, und dann werden wir das versuchen, etwas geordnet in Reihen abzuwickeln. Flugkapitän Dümmel und die Besatzung möchten sich von Ihnen nun herzlich verabschieden. Wir hoffen, Sie hatten einen angenehmen Flug mit uns und wünschen Ihnen jetzt noch einen sehr sicheren Nachhauseweg und ein schönes Wochenende. Vielen Dank, dass Sie Gäste der Condor waren. Wir hoffen, wir sehen Sie bald einmal wieder. Bis dahin, tschüss, alles Gute und auf Wiederschauen.
Well, unfortunately it's now time to say goodbye to my seat 30 kilo. So let's head outside. Dankeschön, servus, ciao. Dankeschön, ciao, ciao. Unfortunately, it is now time to say goodbye to today's Airbus A330, and I guess you guys know what's coming now, right? Exactly, the final question. How was today's flight? Today's crew was absolutely on point. I never had any bad experiences with Condor crews, which is also the main reason why I generally like Condor. The cabin interior was also amazing for a short-haul flight, and I would have also been satisfied with it on a long-haul flight. I also cannot complain about the in-flight meal service. So in the end, I can definitely recommend taking Condor's Airbus A330 on a short-haul flight, and I hope they will continue their A330 flights to Palma for a long time. Finally, thank you guys for coming along to today's trip report. Have a great day, stay safe, and cheers!